Linkin Park, a band that transcended boundaries and genres, took a bold step in their musical journey with the release of Minutes to Midnight in 2007. This album marked a significant departure from the earlier nu metal and rap rock sound, a transition that was not only necessary but pivotal for their career. Minutes to Midnight was the album that needed to happen, as it not only showcased the band's artistic evolution, but also enabled them to maintain their relevance in the ever-changing landscape of modern rock music. One of the primary reasons why Minutes to Midnight was a necessary album for Linkin Park was its role in their musical maturation. The band had gained immense popularity with their first two albums, Hybrid Theory and Meteora, both categorized by a heavy, aggressive sound. While these albums undoubtedly struck a chord with the vast audience, they also led to expectations that limited the band's creative exploration. Minutes to Midnight represented a departure from the formulaic nu metal sound that had defined Linkin Park's earlier work. The album featured a more diverse range of musical elements, including acoustic guitars, pianos, and orchestral arrangements. Songs like Leave Out All the Rest and Shadow of the Day showcase a softer, more introspective side of the band. This evolution allowed Linkin Park to demonstrate their versatility as musicians and songwriters, proving that they were not confined to a single musical style. The music industry is dynamic, and staying relevant over time can be a challenge for even the most successful artists. Linkin Park recognized the need to adapt to changing musical trends and tastes to maintain their position at the forefront of the rock genre. Minutes to Midnight was a crucial step in achieving this. By embracing a more mature and varied sound, the band not only retained their existing fan base, but also appealed to a broader audience. During the mid-2000s, the rock music landscape was evolving with a shift toward more diverse and experimental sounds. Linkin Park's willingness to experiment and evolve with this changing landscape allowed them to remain relevant in the face of new musical trends. The album's successful incorporation of alternative rock elements ensured that Linkin Park could continue to engage both existing fans and new listeners. Beyond its musical evolution, Minutes to Midnight was lyrically and thematically complex. The album's lyrics explored deeper and more introspective themes, addressing issues like personal growth, self-reflection, and the state of the world. Songs like What I've Done and Bleed It Out reflected a sense of social consciousness that had not been as prominently featured in the band's earlier work. This thematic complexity allowed Linkin Park to connect with their audience on a more profound level. The album's lyrical depth resonated with listeners who were seeking substance and meaning in their music, further cementing Linkin Park's status as a band with something important to say. Now, while I say this isn't to say their earlier music was devoid of all meaning. On Meteora, they did go quite a bit deep. However, I feel like the different sounds and experimentation allowed people who might not have been fans before to process the messages better. Minutes to Midnight was the album that needed to happen for Linkin Park's career. This pivotal release marked their musical maturation, showcasing their versatility as musicians and songwriters. It enabled them to stay relevant in a constantly evolving musical landscape and demonstrated their willingness to adapt to changing trends. Moreover, the album's thematic complexity added depth and meaning to the music, connecting with listeners on a more profound level. In essence, Minutes to Midnight was a testament to Linkin Park's commitment to their artistry and their ability to evolve while staying true to their core identity and impact on the world of rock music. Thank you guys for watching the video, much appreciated, and this is Black Sugar Lovin', out.